The last year has been a blur. It took 3 years to find a building. I think we looked at every building in the Milwaukee area, and we landed on the Fox Bay Theater. Fox Bay Theater was built in 1951 as an old movie theater space. When we got it, I mean, it was terrible in here. It was gross, disgusting. So we got to work.
I was looking at it, and it was a giant gray hole. There were a bunch of people with hard hats. I had to put a hard hat on top of my beanie. It was uncomfortable.
The vision was to create a space where people can gather for concerts, for food. And the idea was to bring all this together, not only for what I want to do personally, but also give back to the community. We just needed someone to bring that vision to life.
So yeah, this is kind of the brains of everything. It's where all your cables come in and out. Everything patching takes place here, all the processing. All of your network gear is connected so that you can have control of it throughout the whole building. The goal for ARGO and their AVL systems was to create a comprehensive audio, video, and lighting system for 3 spaces in the building. There was going to be a main concert venue, a bar, restaurant / lounge area, and also a banquet hall to be used for rental events, wedding receptions, and things like that.
The Sweetwater team got back to me like right away, and just from start to finish, like not only kind of coached me through what would work in this room, but also like, hey, this is what you can actually accomplish. And then I wanted the whole system to talk together, and it's easy, touch panels and all that stuff. But from start to finish, it's been pretty smooth. I know it was a very fast project. I think that was a bit like probably the hardest thing is working through the timeline. This whole thing from start to finish was less than a year.
Yeah, so a challenge that we ran into with the ARGO project was it was a very tight timeline. There were also a lot of other construction elements. So it was an older movie theater that was being completely gutted and renovated into a new venue. So we were working with a lot of other trades. There were a few hiccups in the process with needing to add concrete, redo the second floor. So it became extensive on the construction side. But we were able to partner and kind of work alongside those other trades to make sure that we got everything done effectively.
I think what I really liked about this, especially when this got installed, I had never used this board before, but my favorite thing about it is I could build my scene really, really fast.
Yeah.
So when your team showed me how to get to this channel list, I was like, oh, okay, so I can just name everything there. That's easy. And all I have to do is hit assign fader and I can put it right there.
Yeah.
Like, I know other boards can do that, but like it made sense in my brain right away.
What do you think about the processing options on the channels?
Oh, it's great. I mean, even just like the basic stuff, like if you're not even jumping into Spice Rack or the mustard processing, it sounds great.
Yeah.
You know, and then just getting the opportunity to play around with both mustard, the standard processing, Spice Rack, all that.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, no matter what, it's gonna sound good. Now you can play with color.
I just want this space to be as adaptable as possible for whatever artist, whatever tour, whatever person comes in here. I want to make sure you have enough power. I want to make sure that you have the right patch points into our system. I want to make sure that if you're comfortable on a Digico, you can use it. If you're not comfortable on a Digico, well, I have the hookup to make sure you can get into our network. So this stuff is hard enough. So my priority is to make sure that people come in, they're comfortable, and the space isn't working against them, it's working with them.
A lot of people have already complimented the sound of these and been like, this is all you have?
Yeah.
And bands will walk up and they're just like, whoa, okay, cool. Last week we had a jazz band in here, then we had a funk band and a rock band, and the system handled it so well.
Yeah.
People were having a good time.
This was something that we spec'd equipment that wasn't just entry level. We wanted to make a statement and make this be a venue that was very well outfitted with audio, video, and lighting technology, and be a statement around the Milwaukee area.
My experience working with Sweetwater integration was awesome, mainly because I consider myself to be a student. of just life, and especially in this industry, there's more you can learn. Everyone on the team, while building this incredible space that we have here, was willing to sit down and talk with me about why they were doing it. And from that, I became better at my job and better at my craft. So I'd be like, wait, why are you hooking up the cable right there as opposed to putting it here? And everyone from the team would just tell me. I tried not to annoy them too much, but a lot of it is just, it felt like a collaboration. They would ask me what I wanted and my perspective, and then I would give it. I would hear theirs, and they're the best of the best. So I wanted to listen to them as much as I could. That way I wasn't too stuck in my ways. And then again, it felt more of a collaboration rather than hired contractors. And that was super cool.
I would say using Sweetwater integration has been very flexible. Like it was easy to bounce ideas off, but if like, hey, like this timeline is fast, can you make this happen? I would not suggest to do this for every project, but they're able to take on a lot and just work in late hours to make it happen. But also like really taking the time to put the place together where it's like even from how technical the wiring and how beautiful it looks in that system to just hanging curtains and getting stuff done. It's been a pretty seamless project. What was the initial reaction of the whole system coming together? I would say like, holy.
Actually hearing a band play on the stage with a crowd, it was one of the happiest moments I ever had in my career, in my life, just because we were actually doing it. We're not just planning anymore.
Just the power and the acoustic treatment in the room, Sweetwater knocked out of the park.